On Friday morning, March 5th, a rather quiet day and sunny day in Jerusalem, near the Western Wall in the Old City, where Jewish men, women, and children were praying, riots broke out up above, near the Dome of the Rock and the Al-Aqsa Mosque. For most Jews, this was an ordinary Friday morning. But in Silwan and other Arab neighborhoods, people had another idea. As people exited from the mosque, the Al-Aqsa Mosque, you can see them here throwing stones at policemen who were trying to secure the area, after the rioters had begun throwing stones over the Western Wall and at the Jewish worshippers down below. What is interesting to note here is you can see not very far away from the action at the Al-Aqsa Mosque, people stand by idly, watching and observing, as really nothing is being done about the situation. Not too sure how to deal with this situation, the Israeli government and the police on the Temple Mount chose to use stun grenades, which are merely effective in making a lot of noise. But in actuality, they really do not do any harm to anybody standing nearby. The Palestinians on top of the Temple Mount realize this and realize that they are not in any danger, and they continue to throw stones. You can even see men, women, and children walking on the Temple Mount platform as if nothing is happening at all. Here, the women are congregating outside the Dome of the Rock, the holiest place in the Jewish religion, and the place where the temple once stood and shall stand again. In this scene here, you can take notice of Palestinian teenagers throwing rocks at police forces, and then, very casually, a man walks right past them. The place that they're throwing the stones from is the entranceway to the Al-Aqsa Mosque. It is this place that they find their sanctuary from any sort of reprisal from the Israeli police force. You can literally witness here the Palestinian men throwing stones at the Israeli forces, and as nothing is happening, they just stand right there. Not even rubber bullets are being shot at them. As the Palestinians keep on throwing rocks and injuring Israeli police forces, 15 in total were seriously wounded in today's events, you can see that nothing is actually being done to them, and they just stand by and keep on throwing rocks by the entranceway of the mosque. As soon as some sort of retaliation takes place, you can see here they run right into the mosque, knowing that the Israeli police forces will not chase in after them in fear of world outcry that they entered a holy sanctuary. As an observer, it is absolutely shocking to me of the world outcry of apartheid and human rights abuses on Israel towards the Palestinians. I can't imagine this sort of behavior being tolerated anywhere else. For the most part, the Palestinians do this in order to get news coverage around the world and persuade public opinion towards their point of view. And in this scene right here, you can actually see a staged mass hysteria where Palestinians are running across the Temple Mount as if they are in fear for their lives. I will scan across now, and you will see that just a few short feet away from this herd, you can see Palestinians standing by idly. All in all, the riots had lasted almost a half an hour. And in the end, you can see the Palestinians resort back to their normal activity, going inside the mosque and going outside the mosque. It is shocking to see the world outcry at events like this, when the real perpetrators of terror come from the Palestinians, as we can see in this picture here.